Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Differential FPL YouTube channel. I'm your host, D-Man, and here with me today is Shola. Hey, Shola, how's it going?
It's
Hey, guy,
going well. It's going well. It's going well.
nice. Good to have you here. Your beard, your goatee is looking so white. My God, I think it's old as fuck. I don't know what's going on. It's old as fuck. All right, and also
It's
here.
wisdom, bro. That's a sign of wisdom.
Yeah, if only your team had some wisdom.
Ah!
Some wisdom. Anyways, also here with us today is Abi. Hey, Abi, how's it going?
All good, all good. How are you guys doing?
You are doing well, fam. Good to have everyone here. Good to have everyone. It's been a while since we've done this. I think we missed
Yep.
last week, but the week before there were no games in that game week, so that's why we didn't go the week before. But there's a game usually would have gone on Friday, but there's a game tomorrow, so we're trying to get this in nice and early before tomorrow. So it's good to have anyone here. Before I move forward, please like, subscribe, join us in the chats, let us know what you think. I think we're good to go. So this is our game week 28 preview. I can't believe there's like only 10 games left. Sorry, 10 game weeks left. As in,
Bro, the season flew so much.
I'm telling you, like, I'm just like, wow, only 10 left. Almost. This is the point where if you are the this is winning time where you want to start winning all those your mini leagues and stuff like that. So hopefully we can help you with that. Um, I mean, if you have listened to Shola and Abi for this season, you are probably not winning shit. But
Nigga, be quiet. Not like you've done much better than us.
like,
Bro, I've had a shocking two or 3 weeks. Like, bro, I think my last two game weeks I didn't get up to 40 points each week.
God damn.
Yeah, like I've been shocking, bro. Like I'm like on some Ruben Amorim things.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I think I had a good week like 2 weeks ago. And since then, I've just stayed in that position. Like I've moved down a bit, move up a bit, but I've just stayed in that position. I haven't moved at all. But yeah, so let's jump into our weeks and talk a little bit, about our teams and what we're gonna do moving forward. All right, so first off is if I go to my team real quick. I had a small green out this week, 475k. Obviously we didn't do one midweek. So uh, my only change, I think I made a change. I took out Rice for Rogers, which kind of like just even didn't even do anything. Literally just zero for that shit. So I think I even lost points because Rice got like DEFCON maybe. So I might have lost 1 or 2 points. And something was telling me to start this Wilson, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to leave him on the bench. But come next week, I'm definitely going to start him. 45 points. The average was 45, so I just about made the average. Keller in goal with 2. That one has only dropped 1 clean sheet. Munoz with 9. Now Munoz 9. That was actually good, but at the same time, what's his name saved the pen. So those guys were actually close to conceding, which is crazy. Mukiele 1, Gabriel 2, Fernandez 2. Gabriel hasn't scored a header or delivered any points in a while. I think the last time he even got points was it not Wolves against
Who
Wolves?
did you guys? Yeah, Wolves. When he got the assist. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time Gabriel did any attacking thing at all. I think before that it was Bournemouth, which was like December or something like that. But anyways, we haven't been getting the goal contributions that we've been looking for, but it's still a stay anyway. Fernandez with 2, Semenyo with 4, Enzo with 2, Rogers with 2. Haaland only got an assist, 12 points. I'll take that. And Yao Pedro with 7, and then Thiago with 2. On my bench, I had Wilson who got 8 points, Timber who got 3, Dubravka with 2, and Goodmanson with 1. This Dubravka, every time I get a new keeper, all my keepers this season is just outscoring them. From time to time, it will just be out. It will be you would outscore them or you get the same number of points as they do. Right. So where does that leave me? That leaves me with 475k rank right now. 0.2 M in the bank. I still have like 3 chips, which isn't bad. One free transfer this week. And as you can see on the screen, I'm kind of undecided on where I wanted to go to this week. So I'll talk about this a little bit because there are two defenders that a lot of people are going to right now. I have the double Arsenal and Munoz. I could actually leave it this week and just play the double Arsenal and play Munoz. But I feel like it's time to actually move off one of my Arsenal boys or move off Munoz. So
Hey, Sam, bro, what are those after move, remove.
they are playing. Let's say, okay, well, they are playing a team this week that finds it hard to score against them at home.
Who?
Arsenal. They're playing Chelsea this week.
My bro, you're not keeping a clean sheet. Sell paper.
Bro.
Quick.
No, this guy, after that double game week, I immediately sold Saliba.
Who did you bring in?
I replaced him with Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, so you got the Van Dijk points last week.
So got points last
No.
week.
I'm saying, you know, he had a double. I brought Saliba in for the double.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like,
Oh, yeah,
so you got
you
the.
sold him after
No,
the
I
game,
didn't
yeah.
get him. I'm saying, like, once I activated my wild card, I just
Oh,
he's the first person I
okay.
sold.
Oh, I thought you got it last week.
Nah.
So the two guys on my radar this week are O'Reilly and Van Dijk. I like Van Dijk has been getting points over the last few weeks, but O'Reilly as well, 2 goals last game week. His points look like they could probably continue. He could probably continue getting those points because he's playing in a more advanced role and Pep is keeping him in the side. So I mean, Happy, what do you think there? I mean, because a lot of people are going either Van Dijk or O'Reilly, and some people are just blowing up their team and actually getting both of them. What are you thinking?
I mean, I've made the move from Timber to Van Dijk already, but
Okay.
I think O'Reilly has the upside because, like you said, a defender playing out of position is like Lord Lundstrom all over again.
Yep. He's playing as an 8.
Yep, with City actively chasing the league and that being a possibility. So yeah, I think that has more of an upside than Van Dijk.
Yeah, I mean, another thing about it is that I watched that Liverpool match. And I'm not going to lie, I wasn't too sure. I wasn't too convinced that Liverpool were going to keep a clean sheet in that game. But the thing about Van Dijk is that he has become more of a threat in the opposition box in the last few game weeks. I think he has a goal and an assist in his last 2 games, if I'm not wrong there. So if I look at the, I'm just trying to open up Van Dijk's quick stats here for Van Dijk and just show what he's really doing at the moment. So Van Dijk in the last 2 game weeks, he has 17 points and 11 points. Both games 1-0. Against Sunderland, he got a goal. He got DEFCON. He got DEFCON as well. He got clean sheets, bonus, everything. Against Nottingham Forest, he got an assist, and then he got clean sheets. He didn't get DEFCON as well. He didn't get the full bonus, but he still got 11 points. So I watched those games, and I'm not going to lie. I thought Liverpool were going to concede, especially against Nottingham Forest. I thought Forest were going to score one, but Forest didn't do anything there. So that's one. The other reason why O'Reilly is not really why I'm kind of like I'm holding back on O'Reilly a little bit is because O'Reilly looks like O'Reilly might not have a fixture. This guy, why is your beard so ashy, bro? Like you scratched your beard, I could hear it throughout the stores. That's Sola. But anyways, sorry, yeah, Sola just fucking what's it called? He distracted me.
This guy hating on my beard, bro.
This guy, you distracted me for a second. It was like scratch and everything. I'm like, this guy, what is scratching, bro? So, anyways, O'Reilly, on the other hand, against Newcastle, even though Man City conceded, I think maybe he was on the pitch when Man City conceded. Even though Man City conceded, he still scored 17 points, 2 goals as well. He got full bonus. His next 2 fixtures are Leeds away, Forest at home, and then he has West Ham away, Chelsea away, then Arsenal at home. So the only other thing I'm thinking about right now is that it looks like O'Reilly might not have a game in game week 31. And because of that, I'm kind of like, maybe I should go for Van Dijk now and then see if I can get O'Reilly later. So I mean, Shola, what do you think there? Because I know you are playing your wild card, so you are getting both regardless. But right, if you are not playing your wild card, who would you be going for today? O'Reilly or Van Dijk?
No, I'll get O'Reilly. Number 1, he's cheaper. Number 2, he's playing further forward. And if it's just one game he's going to miss, it's not a big deal. Put him on the bench.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah. But that's the thing. You see, even though it's only one game that he's going to miss, I also have Semenyo and Haaland. So I'm stacked. I will
Yeah.
have 3 City and 1 Crystal Palace. So I will have 4 guys. Do you get it?
Oh, I
I'll
see.
have 4 guys. I mean, I could use transfers to take them out. That's not a problem. It's not as if I can't do that. I'm just looking at it from that perspective that I don't want to bring in a player that I could transfer out in a few game weeks. Do you get? But at the same time, doesn't matter because it's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed that they're out in the game week. Is out for game week 31. So it's kind of a case of like me obsessing over who to remove right now. But I'll think a little bit more about it. But I guess it's things that people are thinking about right now. Some people don't really care. They'll just bring in who they want to bring in. And right now, the person I actually want to bring in, I would actually prefer Van Dijk right now and maybe O'Reilly in the future. But we'll see how it goes. West Ham are actually not a bad team at the moment in terms of like attacking. They are really good. They have been against them. Who did they play last week? They played Bournemouth last. They got like 30 shots on Bournemouth. So it's not as if they are not. They are up there with shots. They are good attacking wise. So it might be a case that Liverpool's 2 clean sheets in the past they get done. So we'll see how it goes. I'll make a decision later today. But we'll see which one I want to go for. Next up, I'll go to Shola's team. Oh no, is it Shola's team next or is it Abby's team? Yeah, Shola's team. Shola is playing his wildcard, so I didn't put it there. We'll discuss Shola's wildcard at the end. But almost like wasn't it like a month ago that this Shola was making mouths that he has caught me? I mean, do you remember those guys?
Yeah, Shola was making it. You think Shola reached like top 100 in the world? And so Shola was like, oh, he's back. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Where's Las Bello is not here. Las Bello was saying that Shola will finish ahead of me.
This guy, 10 games. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I've not been worried. You're not doing
This guy, I passed you for like a week now, bro. Just 2 weeks is all it takes.
You passed me for like a few minutes in a game week.
Whatever. I shall caught up to you. Right? So this guy, like, look, it just takes like 2 or 3 game weeks. Not a big deal. Bro.
The good thing for you is that you are playing your wild card this week. So playing your wild card means you're probably going to like have a better team moving forward. And we'll discuss your wild card in a bit anyway. But 2.4M in the bank, 1 free transfer. Do you want to go over your team? I mean, it's like you only had to, just say your team so that
bro, my team was rough. This Sanchez, first of all. I've never seen someone have the kind of run he had and not a single clean sheet. Bro, 5 games.
But I told you,
not one.
No, I told you before you got Sanchez that I trust
Burnley,
defenders.
Wolves, Leeds,
the clean sheets.
No, come on. I expected he would have kept at least 2 in that run.
Bro, at least 2 years, like 2
at least 2.
Okay.
Nah, this guy, I didn't trust that Chelsea at all. They will find
but not a single one. Come on, bro. Nobody saw that. Right? All right. So I have Sanchez in goal.
Yeah, go on.
2 points. Maguire came through with 7 points. Gabriel 2, Gay 2. Ahmad, he got subbed off early. Just 1 point. Bruno 2 points. Rogers 2 points. Sa that I ever thought would have small cells. 2 points.
Yeah.
Like John, I'm just everywhere. It's just 2, bro.
You had only 2 returns. Haaland.
Yeah, Haaland, captain 12. Thiago 2, Ekitike 2, and for whatever reason, I don't know how I benched Wilson. That was an accident. It was after the game we started. I was like, oh shit. And he now got it. That's when he got that late assist. I was like, damn.
Who would you have
started Wilson for exactly?
I'd have started for Ahmad.
So first, you already have Bruno, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, your team is like an almost team. Because even Gueye as well. If you had O'Reilly, you would have gotten those nice points.
Yeah,
because is getting you points, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Gueye I brought it for Saliba. Ooh. I actually remember because I looked at the run, I'm like, and it was between Gueye and O'Reilly, but then just like let me just get Gueye. It seems like the safer option. And I was significantly bit in the ass.
Why would you think it's the safer option?
Because I wasn't sure of O'Reilly's game time.
Rotation, yeah.
The rotation and Aid-Nouri and all that. I didn't know that Pep was just gonna turn the guy into a freaking midfielder.
Fair enough. I can see that. Even I thought Sa was actually a good punt, and I was looking at Sa and thinking this guy might get something, but Sa has actually been disappointing so far. I might still hop on that. We'll see how that goes. Ekitike has been so bad.
bro.
Something that two game weeks ago, I moved from Ekitike to what's his name, to Pedro, and I've been so happy. That's been a very good change for me. If not, I'd have dropped down to the millions. Even Ahmad, Ahmad that was supposed to start looking good on that right wing he hasn't done anything.
Ahmad has been so unlucky.
Yeah,
like he's been so unlucky because like against Everton, for example, he had a shot cleared off the line.
There you go.
Against City, he hit the ball like twice and had a goal disallowed. Like he's just been he's come close to scoring on multiple occasions.
Yeah, in FPL you don't want unlucky guys.
Yeah, man, that's why this week he's on the bench, bro.
But then,
in fact, no, he's not even on my team anymore. I'm rid of him. Like I love him as a player. I love him as a player, but right now this is FPL, bro. Like
I know FPL can make you hate your player because you'll be there thinking this guy.
Nah. I can't hate Ahmad because I know what he brings. I know what Ahmad brings to the team. I can't hate him.
I mean, Tarkowski as well. I mean, that United game, Tarkowski. I was surprised that Everton were actually maybe Everton chopped some kind of confidence in that second half as well, because towards the end of the game they felt they could win it. Because even before Mbeumo got that assist, Cunha was almost running through, but he tackled himself.
Yeah, then he slipped.
Yeah, when he should have passed to Sesko earlier. Yeah, the thing about that game is that I felt like the first 20-25 minutes we were moving the ball around, but the game just became it was just a bad game overall.
Yeah,
in terms of quality, like we knew Everton were gonna make it difficult.
Yeah, they always do.
They always make it difficult. It was gonna be physical. Like it was one of those stinky games. So it felt like second half we decided that let's try and see if we can let these guys come out and play, and let's hit them on the break. And that's what we did. Like that. Give me the 3. I don't even care about the performance, man. Just give me those 3 points.
Yeah, I was surprised. It's like when Cunha ran through, I was like, okay, you guys got away with this one. And then I saw Mbeumo, like, these ones are not even ready. You are coming to play football. You don't even know who you are playing with. Just open the ash, and Mbeumo got that assist. And Mbeumo was actually one. And I bring that up because I was thinking of actually bringing Mbeumo in. I think with Sesko doing a little bit better, maybe Mbeumo gets to play his favorite spot again on that right side. Maybe he'll get more points from there. We'll see. Because when he was playing striker and that against Everton, I didn't really feel him. I didn't really see what he was. Apart from, I think he got 1 or 2 great chances.
If we're going to be 100% honest, for like the last 4 games, Mbeumo has been stinking it up.
Even being honest,
even before he went to AFCON, like he's one of those guys that the performances are not there, but his output is there. He's just an output guy.
Yeah, that's why I want him.
That's why I brought him in.
Okay.
Because I'm like, bro, this guy is thinking of the gap, but he's the one that will get you. Like, I think since he came back from AFCON, I don't think he has blanked. Or even if he has blanked, maybe just once.
There you go. So I'm thinking about him because I'm looking for a replacement for Enzo. I think the Enzo experiment is done with me. So I'm thinking of
I told you guys. I told you people.
I know. I told you, I'm like, this Enzo hype, but I don't get it, bro.
See that Enzo?
The return of Palmer, bro.
I know Palmer has destroyed him, but Enzo is still playing behind the striker, and Palmer is playing out wide. So I thought he would still get points, but I was wrong there. He hasn't done well. All right, we'll see Shola's wildcard team in a sec. Let's go through to Habi. I mean, you've been doing all right. You have been climbing up, from the gutters. 43 points this week, not bad. You want to go through your team real quick? You benched the wrong keeper, Sha.
Do you get this is why I hate having 2 good keepers, because this shit will just be happening.
Yep. You keep switching up and down. But go on with your team.
Yep. So Sanchez in goal with 2 points. Gabriel 2. Munoz 9. Thank God, somebody useful. Mukiele subbed off with injury, just 1. Bruno 2. Rogers 2. Captain Palmer, big disappointment. Couldn't bag against Burnley, bro. 6 points. Dewsbury Hall 4. At least he got DEFCON from the Everton Man U game. Can't be mad at that. The Dango that I thought would be my sneaky pick. Let me just get some sweet points against a poor Brighton.
No.
My man blank. 0.
Yeah, that was a serious block. Like, I was surprised Thiago didn't get anything in that game.
Yeah, same. Then up top, at least both returned. Haaland with 6, Joao Pedro with 7. So yeah,
Not too bad.
not bad.
I mean, you escaped the Haaland, even though Haaland went off and you captained them. Well, Haaland didn't go off. You captained Palmer and Haaland only got 6 points. So you escaped this week. Verbruggen on your bench with 7, so that one would have definitely hurt. And I see your transfer this week is Timber to Van Dijk. So, you know, I think that's actually a good one right there. We pretty much have almost the same defense. What am I saying? We have the same defense. We have literally the same defense.
Or Gabriel Munoz and Van Dijk?
No, Gabriel Munoz, Mikiele, Timber, Goodmanson.
We literally for last week.
Defense.
Oh, that's your defense too?
That's my defense. That's my defense. It's only the keeper that is different. It's only the keeper that is different there.
You're trying to be like me. Stop copying me, bro. Stop
calm down. Maybe I should even rethink this.
Stop copying me.
But I'll give it to you this way. In the last few weeks, you've been getting some points that nobody got. For example, you got those Palmer points when he went off against who did he go off against? Was it Wolves?
Wolves. Yeah, Wolves.
One who dashed in pens. I think it was Wolves that dashed in pens. Did you captain him that game week?
Of course I did.
So how are you still in the 2 million? How did you captain him? This guy must have been like 4-5 billion.
No, now stop that. It was just like maybe like 3 million-ish.
You're still 3 million. No, but that was a massive game week. I was kind of happy that a lot of people around me did not have Palmer, you know, but I like the way your team looks in the sense that Palmer is there. I think Palmer for the rest of the season could probably still get a couple nice goals or assists there, and you will have a nice differential to help you rise. My only thing is that your midfielders, you know, Dango, Krupi, those guys, I'm not too sure about them. But again, I think what's their name? And the fact that you don't have Thiago is a bit mad as well, especially since Thiago next week, if he faces Burnley away, then he has Bournemouth away, then he has Wolves at home. But again, you have Dango. So if Thiago goes off, hopefully Dango will get those points as well. Rodgers just looks like a disappointment for everybody, but everybody's going to keep him because he has some nice fixtures coming up anyway. So, you know, you keep him there. And
but the fixture really that because he has Wolves, then Chelsea, Man U, then West Ham, and so there's Chelsea, Man U before the fixtures actually become better.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I just missed somebody in the chat here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is the best on that 8.5 million mid? There's a lot of great cheap mids, but no mid-price mids except Mbeumo. All right, and he asked, "Do you all Richard?" Sorry about that. Yeah, I just seen this now. So what do you guys think on that 8.5? A lot of my midfielders are on that 8.5 anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, you have, like Semenyo, for example, is like 8 million, I think.
Yeah,
I think Rodgers is still a decent option. He's like 7-point-something million.
He has good fixtures, but he's not consistent like that.
Yeah, but the problem is Villa, ever since Kamara got injured, Villa have just been dropping points.
Yeah. So I mean,
then if you wanna
let me see.
Then all the other cheaper guys like Wilson. I think Somerville is a good shout as well. If I actually brought him in with my wild card.
Yeah, that's true.
He's looking like West Ham's best attacking player right now.
What do you guys think about Izzy?
Nah, bro.
The minutes, the risk, too risky.
Down. He's just Tottenham he likes.
He just
needless risk.
He just likes to bum rush Tottenham. All right, fair enough. I mean, there are some really cheap guys out there as well. So I don't want to.
And then Wilson
pronounce your handle.
Wilson is not a bad option too.
Yeah, I mentioned Wilson already.
I like Verts as well. He doesn't have injury doubts. Do Liverpool have a right back?
No, Szoboszlai played right back last time, if I'm correct.
I was thinking of Szoboszlai as well. Rodgers is very hit or miss. I was thinking of Szoboszlai as well. But if he's still playing right back, I don't know how good it's going to be honest. You know, and Liverpool last 2 games, they've not scored a single goal. They've 0, I think it was 1-0, Van Dijk and McAllister. So they're not exactly pulling up trees there. I mean, Ryan is good.
I forgot him. Ryan, he looks good for Bournemouth.
even though his minutes could be complicated. I was on Rice.
Yeah, and
Go on.
staying with Bournemouth, you can also look at Tavernier. Because Tavernier is one that was quietly getting points, and he's on penalties.
Yep. All the
Yeah,
low set pieces like this.
Yeah, look, he's on set pieces, penalties. So he's another one that if you want to go there, if like you want to go like differentially, Tavernier is one that you can look at as well. But I like Ryan. Like I actually do like Ryan. Just not even just the fact that he's getting points, just the player. I like the few times I've watched him, he's impressed me.
Fair enough.
I mean, also talking about cheapish midfielders, Shada too has a good shout. I mean, if he's going to behave himself and not get suspended for this their good run of fixtures.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm like, with the experience I had with him, I'll just shut up.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's when he burns to the
after you go, the guy go a hat trick after you sold it.
Dude, that thing happened to me.
One of the good games blanked, then a hat trick after. Come on, man, make it make sense.
Oh my god, that was too sweet for that. Like I said, I always remember all those kind of events because I was like, when the guy was fair, I was like, okay, Shola still has this guy. Like check, and it was like weeks after you sold. What's his name? Mateta. Just before he went off.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened with Mateta. The week I sold him is the week he got a hat trick.
Yeah. So there you go. So
this is the second time twice this season that the week I sell a player is when they decide to get hat tricks.
Yep, you dodged the points. The only time I've done that this season was Thiago. And I don't think, Thiago was the only one that I dodged these points this week like that. And you're right, because he says on the chat as well, exactly, many good cheap mids, but no real mid-price mids. Tavernier just returning from injury. I love Shade, but I have triple up Brentford. This guy's already on triple up Brentford. This guy knows what's going on.
The guy's he's a visionary. He has seen those pictures and he wants to maximize.
Exactly. Like, so there are a lot of guys that are doing it, but not a lot of guys that you can depend on. I mean, the most reliable person, I think, is Semenyo. He's the only one that I can see that, okay, he's reliable enough. But, apart from him, other guys are not people that you can rely on. I think Bruno is just over. Is Bruno 9?
Bruno is like 9.2.
Bruno is 9.9. People have
bought 9.9?
Yeah, people have bought Bruno.
Oh, wow.
Bruno.
I got him at like 9.1 or so.
Yeah, people have brought Bruno. Bruno is 9.2. So there are not a lot of nice cheap guys. Sorry there. I mean, Anderson. Some people have Anderson.
People have him because he just gets DEFCON. Like literally, he's just a DEFCON beast.
But if you've had
him all season, you've wrapped a lot of points.
Yeah, because this season he has a total of how many points does he have? He has a total of 118 points. And let's just say nothing, bro.
DEFCON, bro.
That is DEFCON points. It's such a cheat.
This guy's DEFCON almost every game.
You can use that to get bonus as well. Someone like, so if you look at Anderson, 118, Rogers has gotten 127. Can you imagine? So like it's literally 9 points different with Rogers. So Semenyo is a 2 transfer locked in for this blank. Since I have 4 players blanking 31 already, but it might be worth it. I think we mentioned the blank as well earlier as well, because we are not sure if it hasn't been It hasn't been announced that they are definitely blanking. So you never know. It might come and they might just say it might not blank. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work out, but I think there's a good chance of him blanking on that game week. I usually follow Ben Krellin and look at his updates for blanks and whatever, but I haven't looked in a while, so maybe I'll check today and see what Ben is saying, because Ben will usually have like a good proper view of what is going to happen for that game week. So I hope we've given you a few guys. I know we just rambled off a couple of names, but let's do this. If you had to pick one under 8.5 that is not in your team right now, who would you pick, Shola?
That's not in my team.
Yeah, that's not in your current team. That let's just say you brought him in. Let's just look at your wild card. So Shola, your wild card. Mbeumo is the guy. Mbeumo Somerville.
Yep.
So he has Vert, Semenyo, or Wilson. Shola, you actually have both. Shola has both. Shola has Semenyo, he has Wilson, but he doesn't have Verts. I have Wilson, I have Semenyo, I don't have Verts. What about you, Habi? I don't think you have.
I don't have any of them anymore. But I saw Semenyo for Dango this week, bro.
Fair enough.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Wilson
So
rather. I saw Wilson for Dango.
yeah. So there you go. So I think I like I said, I like Verts as an option. Before he got injured, he was getting points. I don't know his fitness. So out of all three of them, I don't know. I don't. I would say because Verts definitely has a fixture in Game Week 31. If I am sure that Verts is fit, I could go for Verts because of the fixtures coming up and because I know he has a game in 31. Because his next two fixtures are very, very good. His next two fixtures are
His next 5 are pretty good, to be honest. So yeah,
his
fixture
next
wise,
two
I think
fixtures
Brent
are
is probably the best.
West Ham at home, Wolves away, Tottenham at home. Easy points
Yeah,
there.
bro. Yep.
Easy points there. So if he's fit, why not? Let me see what the thing is actually saying. Let me see if the thing is actually saying fit or not. Nah, it's still saying yellow. It's still saying yellow. So, wait until press conferences. I think there are some press conferences going on today and see what happens. If it's clear, I won't mind that Vert. It's also a good differential as well because a lot of people won't go there. All right, so let's roll through your team real quick. Your wild card is on. Yeah, let me just say it out. You have Roofs, Bournemouth away. You've gone for Sunderland keeper. You've gone for Van Dijk. Gabriel O'Reilly. Maguire survives, and Diop. I like that Diop pick. I like the fact that you've gone with these West Ham guys because they have a lot to play for, and the fact that they have a lot to play for means that up until the end of the season they are going to be fighting hard. And this is actually
the pictures are horrible, no?
It's horrible, but these guys, if you trust me, when you this Premier League towards the end of the season, these shit teams or the bad teams at the bottom, this is when they start picking up points because they want to escape.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how horrible.
This is when they turn up. This is when they start turning up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
but,
go on. Sorry, Abi.
But
and to be
if
fair,
I were to
that deal, that again, they're cheap, man.
Yeah, but go on, Abi.
No, like
these guys are cheap. See, between
shall I finish?
Like between Diop and Somerville, it didn't cost me up to 10 million.
Yeah, fair enough. Diop is like what 4.5, right?
Between the two.
4. That's nice.
4.1, bro.
That's nice bench for them. This year on the wild card, West Ham fixtures look a bit. Yeah, again, I'm sure you went for DCL because of his because of his price, right? Sola?
That was one reason, yeah. I mean, his price, yeah. I mean, even DCL is not set in stone because, like I mentioned to you guys, some things might still change. Okay. Because right now, to be honest, the forwards in the game are not.
Yeah, they're not enticing.
The best.
They're not enticing.
Because I initially wanted to bring in Pedro, but I saw that Chelsea run, and I'm like, yeah. But I might still bring him in just to have Chelsea coverage because I don't have any Chelsea coverage.
Okay.
And I don't think I want to do that because Chelsea will still score some goals regardless. Yeah. So, this is.
Pedro stays for me, Sha. I'm keeping Pedro to the end of the season. Like, I'm sorry to cut you off. That's what we just say. Right now, you want to get players that have something to play for. You don't want guys that are kind of like this season, we're done with this season. We don't really have much to play for. So, like, that's actually one of the reasons why I take out Munoz a little. Why I'm kind of leaning towards taking out Munoz for Van Dijk, because I'm looking at Munoz's fixture and I'm like, this guy, are you really paying attention? Your coach is already like 2 legs out of the club, telling the fans that they should be humble and stuff like that. And they are going through some hard fixtures that are coming up. So I can see myself actually taking out Munoz instead of Timber, And he mentioned someone. He actually mentioned someone that's actually a really good option. Got a brace last week. Raul, did you think about him at all, Shola?
Yeah, I actually did. But because I already had Wilson, I'm like, nah.
I prefer him to that DCL, though.
I mean, like I said, DCL right now is a placeholder, to be honest. Because I'm still looking at all the options. Because the thing about the forward options is that they're not too many. Because, before it was Ekitike that was there.
Yeah.
But I saw them. He's got one return in like 5 game weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, then, okay,
you
have Pedro. What?
You say you don't want to play the
I feel like
fixture.
you don't want to play
Nah,
fixtures with Ekitike.
I'm not playing the fixtures because the reason I'm doing that is because Liverpool don't look good going forward. To be honest, they do not look good going forward. They look more solid defensively. It looks like Slots now is trying to play like a safer game in that chase for top four. Because if you look at all their recent wins, they've been like 1-0, 1-0, and like they just don't look threatening.
Yeah.
So like I'm not gonna spend $8+
Fine.
million on a guy that doesn't even look like he's trying to score.
And I'll say this as well. The last time I had Ekitike on the good run, he did nothing. And in that same period of time, Thiago got all the points, and I got left.
Yeah.
I got left behind. So really,
All of us made that move. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Abi, you were about to say something that time about these West Ham boys that Shola is getting.
Oh yeah. So the thing is, I understand the idea behind what he's doing, but I was like, if you were to even get maybe a midfielder and attacker, because like their defense has gotten better. I think since the Sassy came, they've got
Yes,
like
now 3 clean sheets in 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I still feel they would concede because like of their quality level. But the Somerville pick here makes perfect sense. But I thought maybe like a Somerville Bowen. But Diop very good crosser, so you can still get returns. And at 4 million, I guess the risk is really low. So valid.
Yeah, it's not able like. And the thing about it that Diop is like his last on his bench. So basically, it's like if somebody is injured or there's a good fixture, that's when you play. So having him is like it's basically Diop or Goodmondson.
Yeah, those kind of guys. Like
Yeah.
I always look for one dead cheap guy that plays that can come in and do a job.
Yeah, and like this guy said as well, Crystal Palace look very bad as a team. Unfortunately, with their injuries, form, and lack of depth, and playing Conference League. Exactly. So again, this is why I'm thinking I'll bounce Munoz from my team. And like Ekitike as well and Thiago. Basically, so he fell into that same Ekitike Thiago thing.
Everybody fell into that trap, bro.
I swear,
everybody fell into that.
People fell into that trap quite a bit because, like, you fall into that trap and then all of a sudden Thiago goes off. Because I remember Thiago had like 3-4 games where he didn't do anything, and I had him. And before I took him off, I said it like while we're talking that as soon as I take this guy off, he's going to ban.
Yeah, he's going to.
What did he do as soon as I took him off? It's like I released all the bad energy from him. He now went off on 2. He now had 2 games where he actually banned. The first one was the most unsurprising one and was the most painful one. I don't think I can ever forget this in my life. Thiago banged against my defender. What's his name? Keane against Everton. And that was
King got a red card in that game.
King got a red card on top of it.
I remember that game.
And he got a red card on top of it. Like at one point that game week, I was smiling to the bank. I was like, yeah, when this game is over, King is like 11 points. I'm gonna be such a bad guy, but it's good. I'm going to be so happy tonight. Next thing you know, it wasn't a good day, sir. The way I dropped it wasn't a good day. But let me finish Shola's team. Shola in midfield, he put Wilson, Fernandez, Mbuemo, Semenyo, and he has Somerville on the bench. I really, really like that team. I really like your midfield. I think it's different. Mbuemo is a nice differential. Somerville is a nice differential. I like those 2 guys in your team. I like the way your team looks. And then up front, you have Haaland, Thiago, and obviously DCL, who you said is not set in stone, but could easily change to somebody else that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. I think this guy is mentioning Hill. Is that Hill that plays for Bournemouth?
For Bournemouth,
yeah.
He gets his goals though. I've seen the guy get like an assist, play some nice.
He's been returning, man. He's been returning a lot.
I got Senesi the week he actually returned, and Senesi did nothing, and then he now got the points. I was like, I didn't even think of this guy at all. But you see, that's the way you just, that's the way you miss points sometimes. But Shola, I like your wild card. I mean, I don't know why you even changed your keeper, to be honest, because Sunderland are looking.
No. Well, because, dude, I've had Sanchez.
At this point, I think, to be honest, I feel like
Sanchez's fixtures are not even encouraging again. So
I'm telling you right now, I think Sunderland are going to dip right now because they're
more or less safe.
Yeah, I think they need so if we go to the league table, because at this point you kind of have to look at the league table again. You don't want to be stuck buying too many guys that don't have anything to play for.
That's
So, like,
true.
Fulham, for example, actually have what's it called to play for? Europe to play for.
Europe,
They are
yeah.
chasing a little bit. They are still like mid-table, but they are chasing a little bit. So
But
if
Fulham,
like
we don't keep that many clean sheets.
no, not
Wait,
defensive.
Shola,
I'm talking about like the
can I
attack.
interest you in an old friend of
Who is
yours?
it? Come on.
Bring Petrovic back. I mean, they do have the pictures, to be honest.
And if you look so on the table right now, obviously,
To be fair, Bournemouth have looked better defensively. Sha.
Yep.
this guy, please don't even try it. Don't even try it.
No, they kept 2 clean sheets in their last 4.
Don't try it. That Petrovic, if I see him outside, if I see
But is
Petrovic
it Sunderland or Dubravka he wants to have?
who?
Sunderland keeper, rather.
Yeah, Shola is on Sunderland's keeper. This guy says as well. Sunderland is going. Looks like they're going to dip, and they're a team that mostly play only good at home. Keller is the best keeper right now. I don't know who the best keeper right now is, but I do like Keller as well. Brentford are playing for something.
Lamens, bro, 3 clean sheets and 6.
Why you know Bayern?
Why don't you have him? Why
I
don't you
already have Maguire.
Oh yeah, you already tripled up. You must
sell
tripled
a
up. for
midfielder
United.
then. Sell one of the midfielders.
Brother, we have Mikel Carrique, bro.
Nah, you know what?
I said
Actually, nah. I can see why. But Shola tripling up for United. That's a beast move.
Brother, this guy, 1 game a week, Mikel Carrique.
Enough. One game a week.
Shola is eating good now. He's a happy man.
Yeah. One game a week playing for Champions League. That's good. So the teams that are not really playing for anything right now. I mean, I would say in the league, probably Newcastle. I have a feeling they'll focus more on Champions League. They are all the way in 11th, but they can still rise a little bit. Crystal Palace, 35 points. They are pretty much safe. At this point, their manager is like, yo, you guys are not even good. Yeah, good. When I came here, you guys were...
Bro, the manager is actually taking a piss. This guy is actually, he's literally rage bait. I've never seen a coach rage baits his fans the way this guy is doing right now.
So
I've never seen it before.
I wouldn't lie. I hear what he said because like he delivered ethic of fine. Then you guys are coming with all these expectations. Like, relax.
Wait,
no, to be honest, like sometimes
come up with expectations, though.
No, let me tell you. What? See, you can look at it both ways because
the Palace fans come up with it. I think Palace fans are actually mad at the board, and they're kind of mad at him as well because of the way.
No, they've been chatting. Palace fans have been chatting smack to him. That's why he was like, "Yo, you always remember where you came from.
You need to remember where you're coming from." Yeah.
Wait, hold up a sec. But you know, Palace are like they've not been on good form. Like their form has been wretched.
Yeah.
Their form has been wretched. So they have a right to shout because in the league, where the guy is in the league is where Palace always is in the league.
Yeah.
So that was not. Then when those other managers were doing like this, they used to shout at them that if your form is this wretched, change it. Abi, did you want to say something?
No, but his point is he lost his captain mid-season and nothing was done.
Yep, true.
Yeah, see, let me tell you something. That's why sometimes, as much as yes, Palace are a small team and they're a selling club, when you're a coach and you exceed the expectations, and your board literally fucks you, you'll be pissed.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Because think about it now, you just deliver them this and you literally just decimated the guy's team.
Yeah, but you see, okay, so we can move on for Palace. What I would say about that as well is that when you do well at Palace, that's what's supposed to happen. When the manager does well at that team, the people that are doing well in that team, if those guys don't want to stay, then you have to decimate the team.
Because but the problem is, even if you're going to decimate the team, bring people in.
But they brought people in for the guy. People act like this guy. This last summer, they spent on Pino, they spent on Brennan Johnson.
Bro, look at guy, come on, bro.
They've spent money on these guys, though. They spent money. No, I'm saying that they've spent money. They've spent money. Like, it's not like 60 million they are spending, but they've spent money.
No, but that thing is expensive. They're actually spending money too, but it's not like that is not yielding fruit. Because you got Pino for like maybe 30 something, Brennan Johnson to something, then Strand almost 50.
Yeah. So again, there you go. And they gave him the guy from Tottenham. What's his name?
Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, so
it was like 30 million.
He has a few players. You get so it's not as if they didn't give him anything, but I do see what you mean. Palace is supposed to be like a developing club. Like you develop guys and when they get good, you sell them. Because you say they sold his captain Guehi, but are they supposed to let Guehi go for free?
No,
Do
that
you
one,
know
I don't blame them. Of course, you have to get some money for him because he
Eze
was
was
gonna go
Eze
for
was
free.
twerking for everybody. It's not like Mateta is actually twerking for everybody right now. Munoz right now is the same thing. Right now, if they told Munoz that in January, if anybody came with like 20 million from Munoz, Munoz is out of that club faster than anything.
Minos is done this summer, man.
Do you get
So that thing is, I hear it, but like he's the one that now ends up suffering. Like value the players want
Yeah.
to leave, but like he's suffering.
Yeah,
No, but what I'm saying is that you have to, from a coach's point of view, regardless, you still be pissed.
yeah,
Yep,
definitely,
There's no way
exactly.
you won't be pissed.
definitely. So
Because you be like, okay, let's take the next step after.
well, Shola is cutting off, so we can't really hear you, Shola. But
Yeah.
let's leave this Crystal Palace. Oh, staying on Crystal Palace a bit, the relegation guys right now that you can probably invest in, if you want to, like, because some guys are still very gingered to make sure that they don't get relegated. Leeds are almost there, so if they need to win their next few games, or they need to win so that they can clear it. But Leeds, Spurs in the relegation
Spurs
fight.
is funny, bro.
So sweet. Spurs in the relegation fight is so sweet, I swear. Forest as well, West Ham. I think those are the three, maybe four teams that they are in this relegation battle a little bit, so you can jump on a few of their players. I think Brighton will get out of it very soon. They are on like 34 points, so a few games here or there, they are good.
So Brighton have been low ski scraps.
Yeah, there you go. So we've been going on for almost an hour now, but before we go, let me answer this question first, and then we'll talk a little bit about our captains before we go. Well, actually, is there anybody doing any captain that is not Haaland this week?
I mean,
no,
I'm not, but I hear Captain Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno is my vice. Like,
against Manchester, London to Manchester, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad shout at all. That's not a bad shout. Like,
I'll be very
Palace
disappointed if we don't
fixture
slap
today
Palace.
Too, yeah?
Sorry, say that
Yeah,
again.
they do. Palace
has a fixture today, so
Conference League. Oh, that's spicy. That's a spicy one that could lead returns.
Yep.
I have to consider that a little bit. You guys have given me something else to consider. Now,
I might just switch.
Yeah, I mean, you are like both of you are in the millions. What's there to lose? You are just going to get that million. What's there to lose? You can't lose anything.
Right now, there's nothing.
Yeah, but right
now, to lose.
Yeah, on the chat, he says Bruno is my captain. So why not?
Yep.
I think that's a good option.
I will switch. I'm with you, big man. Bruno is my captain.
Man, I'm going Bruno, man. I'm convinced.
You know me, I'm not a maverick, so I'll say I'm going. You know me very well. I will go. And I'll be with
vanilla, brother. Very vanilla.
I swear. Must you play boring? That's the way I roll. But you know what? I might take the step this week. We'll see. I'll see what will happen tomorrow. But like, final question before we go. If price wasn't an issue, would you prefer Wilson, Semenyo, or Wirtz?
I'll say Semenyo.
Good question.
Just because
I'll probably say Semenyo, yeah. Semenyo are fighting for the league, yeah, so I'll stay for Semenyo.
I don't want to be the one that said this, but you know what? For this game week only, because I think it's Semenyo as well, but for this game week only, I would go with Wilson. Just because I feel like that thought that they are ready to collect it. That their new manager that was trying to set them up to go and play high football. Then yeah.
That one is not ready for English football.
No, he asked about minutes risk, but I don't think Semenyo is a risk at all.
Yeah,
Semenyo seems nailed on.
Yeah. Semenyo is
because after Haaland, he looks like the next best goal threat.
Yeah, I actually like even from the start, from the minute he entered City, he hasn't been like.
Yeah, I don't think he's been best in the league.
Yeah, and then he also plays right side, and he plays left side, and Pepper's on both sides. So I feel like it will always play regardless. And also, if you remember, City have not done anything this week, so more than likely he's going to play. He's going to play this week. He's going to play next week because obviously they've not done anything this week. So everybody will still be kind of fresh anyway. So with that in mind,
I have a venting conundrum.
Oh yes, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
like
Benching
an
conundrum.
attacker. Yeah.
Who you
So
got?
my midfield is Bruno, Rogers, Palmer, Django, and Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah,
Then up top is currently Krupi and Haaland. I have Joao Pedro on my bench.
against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Nah, I played Joao Pedro.
So I think it's one of the Chelsea boys that have to bench, but I don't know Palmer, Joao Pedro.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a spot because you don't want to go 2 against Arsenal.
Yep. And I have Gabriel too. So like that's a whole lot.
Yeah. That's a hard one. Shola, who you got?
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
I like Joao Pedro because of his form, Sha.
Yeah, I think if you are going with form, I'll stay Pedro. If you're going with potential explosiveness, I'll go with Palmer.
Nobody's going to explode against Arsenal.
Yeah, and I just feel like if Palmer does something, like people don't even have those.
No, it's not possible. It's not possible to explode against Arsenal.
It will shock you, bro.
Yeah, it will shock me. It will shock me. It will shock me. It will shock me. It will definitely shock me, but I don't think it's possible. I think it's very unlikely. But I like Joao Pedro because he has been doing well lately. But there's no way I can bench Palmer where you're costing 11 point something.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not possible. So I think you play. Who does Bournemouth play?
Bournemouth, they're home to
Sunderland, I
Sunderland.
believe. Yeah, Sunderland. Yeah.
You know, I think you start both of them, and then you bench, and you can bench. Who does Dewsbury Hall play?
He went to Newcastle, but Newcastle hasn't been great too.
That's a very. I think Krupi deserves to start somewhat.
Yeah.
Bournemouth are playing them at home, right?
Yep.
I mean, Krupi, did he start last game?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Okay.
He's been starting a lot.
Okay. All right. I think you can give him. I think you can give him a shout. Looking at it, if I was going to bench anybody here, I'll bench Dewsbury Hall. But I won't do it. I won't do it lightly. I'll feel bad for benching it.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll feel. But again, that Bournemouth manager, he can be mad sometimes. He likes to do some pep roulette. So it's very, very difficult to decide. All right, no wala. I would bench. It's hard though.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
a hard
Welcome
question.
to my world.
It's very hard.
You know what I
It's
was
a very
saying?
tough one.
I would suggest have a drink on Friday and see how you're doing, and see where your spirit guides. That's sometimes when I don't know what to do. I just I blaze up and
That's why sometimes just pour a glass of Jameson, man. Let the Jameson decide.
Let the Jameson decide. And if you don't chop up, you don't chop up. The thing is that you're not captaining him anyway, so you can't.
So
You see how it
all
goes.
right then.
So they are considering shots from far, and Pedro is yes. I think we've got through all the minutes week. Oh, okay. What are our ranks? Okay, me, I'm like 500k right now. Abi and Shola.
Yeah, my last 2 game weeks have been shocking, man.
Yep.
I mean, like I went from 500 and something k to like 1.4 m in 2 weeks. Like that's crazy.
We are much better than our current ranks. This is not us. This is
not how we look at it. But this season this
season has been weird, man.
I also think the ways the ranks fluctuate this season is actually quite a lot. It's quite a lot. The way they reduce is quite a lot.
This last 10 game weeks.
Yeah.
Locked in, bro.
Yeah, I like you guys said his last wild card helped him. My last wild card helped me as well. So we'll see how that goes. Good luck.
Wishing you well.
He's wishing you well, Shola.
Thanks, man. Good lad, bro.
You need all the luck you need. You need all the luck because I'm about to
check on him. Homeboy recognizes wisdom, man. That's why I'm giving him a shout out.
Okay, so on the last day of every season, we usually go out and watch the games in like a pub or something like that. So this week I'm going to definitely be drinking and eating on Shola because I'm going to collect my $50, bruh. I'm going to collect my $50. So just have that ready because Shola is buying drinks on Shola. I'm going to have some beers, probably have a cocktail, like a vodka martini, something like that. We'll see how it goes.
It's all good.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for this.
Cheers. Bye, guys.
You guys have a good one.
All right, cheers, man.
Everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.